Hello, I'm Sophia Lou and welcome to my channel. Hello guys and welcome to this week's video. As you may remember, last year I created a HallowzIne in time for London Comic Con. I did this entire zine in a week and I knew this year I wanted to redo it, revamp it, make new art and make it much better than what it was. So for the entire month I have been working on illustrations and so far I have done 4 of each design in different tonal ranges. So my tonal ranges are purple, black with red accents, I've done green and I've done orange tones as well. So what you're seeing so far is the illustrations I have done, and what you are going to see in this video is a new illustration which is going to be the green tonal range one, and this time I'm going to do a pixie witch sat on a frog. Now these are a lot of fun to do and most of these have been done with markers, white pencil, gel pen, and a little bit of pencil crayon thrown in. So we are going to start on this illustration. So the whole general idea with these is to keep a very limited palette while still keeping it a very Halloweeny witchy vibe. I really love doing limited palette artwork because I find that it really restricts your work. And if you are wondering about the HallowzIne, pre-orders are now going to be open up on the store for this scene. Please bear in mind that if you are looking at pre-ordering this book, it is an A5 book with 20 illustrations inside. Pre-orders will be given some cute little stickers which I am currently designing, as well as a chance for the spooky pack which will come with prints and with a cute UV charm that I'm also designing. If you are interested in the HallowzIne, let me know. There will be links to everything down below, but I really enjoy drawing this. It's a lot of fun to do because of the limited palette, and as you can see I always have fantastic supervision from Bella. The whole idea with these is to sort of like have fun with a limited palette, and as you know we have a lot of challenges for this month, including Inktober, which you may have seen from my 2 Minute Tuesday. I am currently trying to take part in it. Whether or not I manage to finish it all in time is another entire matter due to having 2 conventions this month. I really enjoy this whole idea of having like a Halloweeny zine, and it's a lot of fun to create characters. And what kind of characters would you create if you were to do a HallowzIne? And if you are inspired to draw something limited palette, feel free to tag me on Instagram or Twitter, and you can use the hashtag #StayCreativeWithSophia to share your work on Instagram in particular to anyone else. I want to see what everyone would do with a limited green palette, so I am going to set you a challenge. I want to see what you would do with a limited green palette and whether or not you would like to take on the prompt Pixie Frog Witch. I want to see what you would create with the same designs that I would do and the same sort of like approach that I would do to the piece. I want to see what you would create with the same prompt and the same colours. So what paper am I using here? I am using the Daylight Rowney mixed media paper. As you know, I'm obsessed with mixed media paper. It lets me do everything on it. It lets me do all of my markers, my watercolours, and since I didn't know at the time whether or not these were going to be mainly marker pieces, this is why mixed media paper is absolutely fantastic for me. I'm also using my Windsor & Newton / Letraset Pro markers, as I absolutely am in love with these. I did use quite a few different shades of green. I will list them in the comments down below in case you are interested. I also used the Mangaka Flexible in brown, and I used my white gel pen and my Whsmith pencils. That's as far as the top of my head what I remember I definitely used on this piece. I think what's interesting about Halloween is like all the myths and the fairy tales that it brings up, and while this isn't the most detailed illustration I've done, it's probably one of my favourite because it has a very children's storybook style to it. And as you guys may know, I'm obsessed with children's book illustration. I find it so fascinating to see all the different styles and how different people would approach a very similar theme. It's why I really enjoy collecting different Alice in Wonderland books, because I really like the idea that the same story has been illustrated by so many different people, so many different ways, and seeing their approach to it. I think with limited palettes, it is quite difficult to not overwork certain areas. You have to be very aware of the colours that you're not blending. One of the things I found out was my Mangaka flexible pens are quite old now, and sometimes they will smudge with the markers, and it was trying to find a way that I can make that blend and make that not have issues with it. I was finding myself, because green isn't really, I find it quite a hard colour to work with sometimes, but it was just so much fun to try these limited palettes and try out different ways to approach the same theme. I think my favourite thing about this piece in particular is the frog. He's just so cute, and I like drawing squishy animals, and I love drawing little fat frogs in particular. I think I really have enjoyed doing every single piece of the HallowzIne. I will be showing you 3 more illustrations that I've done. This is in other videos. If you want to see them, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm doing 3 more illustrations, and then I'm officially done with this scene. I'm going to do a scarecrow in an orange palette. My next, the last one with the black and red is a sort of a deaf character with a skeleton cat. I think that I've got the design down for that, and I'm really excited for that. And the last purple one will be a postmaster werewolf, which I'm quite excited to do as well. And these illustrations, if you've been keeping up with me on my Instagram and my Twitter, you would know that I've been working really hard in the last month to get these illustrations done and put a lot of time and a lot of effort into it. And if you guys want to see, because obviously I didn't record all of the illustrations, but if you guys do want to see some little bits and pieces of the other ones, please let me know. I would like to record them and show them to you guys and use them as bonus videos for this month. You will be getting quite a few bonus videos this month, just because I'm working quite hard anyway. So I'd like to film everything that I'm doing and then share it with you guys, because it's so important for me to share the journey that I've done. What I'm using here is something I've been using for my Inktober, and I've really enjoyed using it so far. It's a Liquitex, is it liquid? No, it's Rowney white acrylic. I got confused then, because I do have some Liquitex inks as well, and it's just if you use it in white washes, it just really lightens up certain parts of the illustration, and it's so nice to use. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this speed paint. If you want to know any more information about the zine, please let me know in the comments down below. As I said, pre-orders are now open up on the store, so if you are interested, please check that out. It would be awesome, and if you are looking at pre-ordering it, feel free to pre-order it. It's absolutely fine. Yeah, that is pretty much everything. Here's a few looks at the final green illustrations that I've done, just so that you guys can see what other green illustrations I've done overall. So as I said, there's going to be 5 green, 5 orange, 5 purple, and 5 black with red accents, and all to keep with the Halloween-y theme. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Maybe like, comment and subscribe if you wish to see more content. Maybe leave those comments, and I really want to see what you would do the same palette and the same theme. I think it would be totally interesting to see what you all do. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and as always folks, stay creative.